Kıbrıs'tan silahlar patlıyor, duydun mu?
Duydum aga. Bu silah sesleri İslam'ın zaferine tam verecek silah sesleri.
Koş oğlum, koş şu beni, yandım güzel
Hello everyone, I am Jaira Yenes. I am a student of English and the first year, and this is my Lexic project that consists in look a series TV or a film, and I choose the film, call it My Night Express. The first word is consulate.
It was only 2 kilos.
You see, right now, it don't really matter really if it's 2 kilos or 200. Turks love to catch any foreigner. Shows the world they're fighting a drug trade.
Are you with the consulate?
Something like that.
Cigarette? Thanks.
What means consulate? Consulate is the place officially occupied by a consul. 2. The position, work, authority, or term of service of a consul. So, a consulate is the representation of the public administration of a country in other different that collaborate with its national rules in the itself country. Some synonyms of this word are government office, embassy, ministry, or bureau. Etymology. This word comes from the noun consul, that is a diplomatic person that representative of a country in a foreign nation, and the suffix ado that indicates church, job, or dignity. Consulate. I have some examples that you say this word. 1. Under the consulate, he integrated the office of the Secretary of State in the Department of Archives. 2. Witness his illuminating statement to Bolney during the consulate. These are some examples of the word consulate. The second word that I choose was pusher.
It was my last 200.
How much you figure to make?
I was only going to sell it to my friends. I'm not a pusher. Honest.
Beats working. You get a family back there?
Yeah?
What means pusher? Pusher is a peddler of illegal drugs, narcotics such as heroin or morphine. And pusher is a person that do business of illegal way. Synonyms: dealer, black market, salesman, dope peddler, connection or trafficking. I have an interesting detail that is to the pusher in some countries are called camel because in the past century when settlers suspected a dangerous situation or the possibility of be discovered by the police, they hid the drug under their clothes. Generally, in back, in the back, pretending a hump like camels. Examples: 1. They discovered the deposit of a pusher, and 2. The pusher wearing 5 kilos of illegal drug. Word number 3 is coda.
You've been out for days, talking all kinds of shit. I'll walk you down to the courtyard.
How's it feel? Okay? About as good as it looks.
It's Miss Olson.
What means coder? Coder is a core open to the sky, especially one enclosed on all four sides. 2. One open area of ground surrounded by walls or buildings. So, a courtyard is a part of a construction that, for general, is used to the recreation of user inside of a building to enjoy free air. In this case, the courtyard is used by the prisoners to recreate of the chilling prison. Synonyms. Some synonyms of this word are court, lawn, quadrangle, or enclosure. Etymology. This word comes from of the Latin patum, that is a mean down, down. Then we have patium, that do reference to a garden, and finally we have patulum, that mean coder. Examples: 1. The sounds of sparring in the courtyard drew no interest this morning. Or 2. Prisoners tried escape for the courtyard, but was impossible. The building was very high. The word number 4 is smuggler.
Oh, big smuggler. 200 kilos.
What mean smuggler? Smuggler is a person that convey goods secretly and illegally into or out of a country, and is a person that import or export goods secretly in violation of the law, especially without payment of legal duty. So, we can say that a smuggler is a person with a mean very similar that pusher, with the difference who smuggler not necessarily work with drugs, but but that too with person, money, organs, etc. And a pusher only traffic drugs. Synonyms. We have bootlegger, runner, dealer, and pirate. Etymology. This expression is compound for the noun contrabando and the suffix "ista" that indicate trade, yard, or um, church. Example: a human smuggler was captured in the border Mexico train of paste to use. word number 5 is scapegoat.
Everyone wanted an example made, if you like, a scapegoat.
And we've been notified that they rejected the sentence.
What's mean a scapegoat? Is a person that is forced to take the blame for others or the suffer in their place. Two, we can say that a scapegoat is a person who assumes a responsibility of some that hasn't done. In this way, when there is a situation in the that be a guilty but be angry who is exactly and someone blamed to this person unfairly. With this strategy, authentic person guilty for the facts be kept free of possible punishment. Synonyms. Some synonyms are substitute, sacrifice, victim, fall guy, or stood. Interesting detail is this expression comes from of the U relation, more exactly for the expiation day, where two goats are sacrificed, one like a symbol, and other like guilty of the wrongs of the whole town. My word number 6 is punishment.
So let me ask you now, what is a crime? What is punishment? It seems to vary.
This word means a penalty assigned to or imposed for an offense or fault. So, we can define punishment as a sentence that is imposed to someone for have done a crime, and the way of you pay for all the happening is by torture techniques or any way of murder. Synonyms. Some synonyms for this word can be correction, penalty, disciplinary action, etc. Etymology. This word comes from of the transitive verb punish that mean castigar of the Latin castigare. Example, burning was an English punishment for some sillier offense. The word number 7 is the expression terrific.
All right, cut down this pole crossover. Terrific.
What's mean terrific? Is expression that can mean, depending the context, some extraordinarily great, extremely good, or very frightening. In the sense of the film, Max used this expression very promptly because they think that finally found the possibility of escape of the prison. Synonyms. Depending the context, be different synonyms to this expression. 1. If it's some that produce great fear, terrifying, dreadful, frightful, or terrible. 2. If it's some that unusually great or intense, shocking, thunderous, great, or huge. And 3. If it's a general term of approval, is superb, splendid, excellent, awesome, and great. Examples. 1. I thought the concert was sold out, but managed to get 2 free tickets. Terrific! The car crash caused a terrific bang that nearly definite use all. And 3. A terrific amount of money. My finally work, and the number 8 is plea. What mean plea? An appeal or request or entreaty. 2. An excuse or pretext. And 3. A plea is something that is alleged, urged, or pleaded in defense or justification. Synonyms. 1. Sense an appeal can be overture, request, supplication, appeal, entreaty, and suit. And 2. Sense a form of legal defense can be pleading, argument, case, defense, and suit. Examples. I have one example for one type of plea. 1. A plea for a mercy. 2. He begged off on the plea that his car wasn't working. Or 3. A plea of not guilty. Okay, this is all. I hope that you had understand. Thanks for look my Lexic project. Um, I hope the 7, really. Nothing. Bye.